So problem in realization of structure of IIR filter, right? So the first problem, obtain the direct form 1, direct form 2, cascade and parallel form. Realization of the system is given as y of n equal to minus zero point 0.1 y of n minus 1 plus zero point 0.2 y of n minus 2 plus 3xn plus 3.6 x of n minus 1 plus 0.6 x of n minus 2. So this is the question. So the realization of system is given in terms of differential equation, that means n. Okay, but for realizing the direct form structures, cascade and parallel structure, the realization of this system should be in Z transform, that is in a transfer function, right? This is the transfer function of IIR filter. H of Z equal to P naught plus P1 Z inverse plus P2 Z power minus 2 up to Pm Z power minus m divided by 1 plus A1 Z power minus 1 plus A2 Z power minus 2 plus up to An Z power minus n. So this is the realization of that is the transfer function of the IIR filter. So we have to change this differential equation into transfer function. This is our first step for drawing the structure of IIR filter, right? So here in terms of n, we have to convert in terms of z. For that, applying or taking z transform on both sides. So applying the z transform on both sides, we get y of z equal to minus 0.1. Y of n minus 1 is nothing but y of z into z power minus 1. Y of z into z power minus 1 plus 0.2. Y of n minus 2 is nothing but y of z into z power minus 2, right? Plus 3x of z plus 3.6 x of z into z power minus 1 plus 0.6 into x of z into z power minus 2, right? X of z into z power minus 2. Is it okay? Then taking the y of z is one side and x of z is to another side, and have to take common y of z, x of z, right? So here y of z, this one y of z and this one, these two terms comes this side, means this is positive value, this is negative value, minus value. So we have to take y of z is common. So this y of z means it is 1 plus 0.1 is z power minus 1. This plus comes to this side, become minus 0.2 is z power minus 2, which is equal to this remaining terms are x of z. So we have to take x of z is common. So 3 plus 3.6 into z power minus 1 plus 0.6 into z power minus 2. Transfer function formula is h of z equal to output divided by input, y of z divided by x of z. So this term divided by this term, okay. So now already we know the general structure of direct form 1 and 2, right? So we have a general transfer function equation also. So in this equation already we have drawn direct form structures. Now we compare with these two equations and find the values of B0, B1, B2, A1, A2, AN value. Because in the diagram we have in the general diagram we have the different variable B0, B1, B2, Bn minus A1, minus A2, minus AN. For this the general transfer function. Now compare this with our problem, okay. So here P0 value is 3, P1 value is 3.6, P2 value is 0.6 and A1 value is, here the symbol is plus, so we have to take minus. So A1 value is minus 0.1 and A2 value is plus 0.2. Here the delay element is, the highest delay is power is 2 only. So we have to draw 2 delay. Z minus 1, Z minus 2. This is the numerator value, this is denominator value. So we know the diagram, just simply draw the diagram and apply these values. So P0 value is 3, P1 3.6, P2 0.6, A1 is minus 0.1, A2 is minus plus 0.2. Now let's check this with this equation, that is 3x of n that is y of n equal to 3x of n plus 3.6 into x of n minus 1 plus 0.6 into x of, here the 0.6 is multiplied with 2 delay, so z power minus 2. So x of n in 0.6 into x of n minus 2, right? So likewise we have to check. This is direct form 1 structure. Direct form 2 structure, now already we know the general diagram. You simply substitute the P0, P1, P2 value, A1, A2 value. That's all. Okay. Next one, cascade form. So already we have the transfer function. So cascade form means h of z equal to h1 of z into h2 of z. So for that we have to separate this denominator term into two factors, right? Then only we have to separate h of z equal to, this is h1 of z, this is h2 of z. Likewise we have to separate. So further to find the, here z equal to 2, so we are able to find two poles, right? So one that is the if we multiply two factor, we get the 0.2 value, that is minus 0.2 value. If we add two factor means we get 0.1 value. So in that condition, to find these two poles, so that two poles is nothing but 0.5 minus 0.4, right? 0.5 minus 0.4. So 1 plus 0.5 is z power minus 1 into 1 minus 0.4 is z minus 1. Now multiply these two terms, we get this value. Is it clear? So we have a two folds down. So now separate the h of z into two values, h1 of z and h2 of z. So for that, the numerator we have a one equation. If it is possible, you have to separate this term equation into two terms like this. That is 3 plus 0.6 z inverse into 1 plus z inverse. Now multiply these two terms, we get this value. It's not compulsory. If it is possible, you can separate this function into two terms. Otherwise, you simply write, that is 3 plus 3.6 z inverse 0.6 z power minus 2 into divided by 1 plus 1 plus 0.5 z inverse is a one term. Another one is 1 divided by 1 minus 0.4 z inverse is another term. Okay. Here we can easily separate this equation into these two terms. 3.3 plus 0.6 z inverse into 1 plus z inverse. So this term divided by this factor is a h1 of z, and the second term of numerator denominator is another h2 of z. So now multiply these two value, we get h of z, right? So here in cascade form, the h of z is nothing but h1 of z into h2 of z. So next method is structure, that is the diagram. We have to do direct form two structure, right, for this h1 of z, and then which is seriously connected with this h2 of z. That structure is called as direct cascade structure. So in direct form 2 structure, the P0 value is 3, P1 value is 0.6, A1 value is minus 0.5. So this is the cascade structure. So this is the first h1 of z diagram, which is seriously connected with the h2 of z. This is the P0 value 1, P1 value is 1, and A1 value is plus 4. Is it clear? This is the cascade structure. And the last one is parallel form structure. So we have to take that h of z equation. Now apply the long division method. This term is directly divided by this term. This term is directly divided by this term. So we have to arrange this form, that is 0.6 z power minus 2 plus 0.36 z power minus 1 plus 3, which is divided by this value, that is minus 0.2 z power minus 2 plus 0.1 z power minus 1 plus 1. So in which constant value, in that main aim is to find the one constant, because in parallel form structure, general structure is h of z equal to c constant value plus h1 of z plus h2 of z. Okay, so for arranging like this, initially we have to apply the long division rule. So in that method we can easily find the one constant c variable, right? So the first term we are going to make cancel. So for that, which factor is multiplied with this term, we get 0.6. So for here 0.2, here 0.6. So the constant value should be 3. Minus 3, because minus into minus plus. So 3 into 0.2 is nothing but 0.6 into z power minus 2. Then minus 0.3 z power minus 1 plus 1 into minus 3 become minus 3. Now sign change. So this term cancels. So remaining term is 3.6 plus 0.3, 3.9 is z power minus 1 plus 6. Okay. So h of z is nothing but the constant variable minus 3 plus the remaining factor should be a numerator value divided by divisionable denominator factor, right? So now this factor is separated into h1 of z plus h2 of z. For that we are going to apply the partial fraction method, right? So 3.9 is z inverse plus 6 divided by 1 plus 0.1 is z inverse minus 0.2 is z power minus 2. So applying the partial fraction method. So we have to find two poles. So already in cascade form we have find it. That is 1 plus 0.5 z inverse. Another one is 1 minus 0.4 z inverse. So a divided by first factor plus b divided by second factor. Now let's find the a and b value. So a equal to the denominator factor divided by whole factors. That is 1 minus 0.4 z inverse divided by 1 plus 0.5 z inverse into 1 minus 0.4 z inverse, right? So for a value, to cross multiply this factor to here. So 1 point minus 4 z inverse into 3.9 z inverse plus 6 divided by this whole term. This whole term is nothing but this two factor, 1 plus 0.5 z inverse into 1 minus 0.4 z inverse. At z inverse value is 0.4, right? That is z value is 0.4. So z inverse is nothing but 1 divided by 0.4. So first term cancel. So remaining term is 3.9 z inverse. Substitute z inverse value is 1 by 0.4 plus 6 divided by 1 plus 0.5 divided by 0.4, because z inverse value is 1 divided by 0.4. So after simplification we get a value is 7. Next to find the b value. For that to cross multiply this factor to here. So 1 plus 0.5 z inverse into 3.9 z inverse plus 6 divided by denominator value. This two term cancel. So z inverse value is 1 by 0.5, right? Then only z equal to 0.5. Now substitute this value to get b value is minus 1. So h of z equal to constant value a value divided by this factor minus b value divided by this factor. Let's draw the diagram. So we know the general diagram of parallel form structure. So initially constant value which is parallel to the h1 of z. So h1 of z is nothing but 7 divided by 1 minus 0.4 z inverse. So 7 is a p naught minus 0.4 become plus a1. So z inverse b naught a1 value, right? So the b naught value is here 1, which is parallel to the h2 of z. So here p naught is minus 1. So we can draw minus 1 and a1 value is minus 0.5. So finally the output y of z. So this is the parallel form structure. Okay. I hope you all understand this structure of IIR filter.